Great afternoon, everybody. Welcome, welcome, and welcome again. Well, y'all know what time it is. The time for my 2 cents and tea with your girl here, the Tish LaCroix. And so excited to be with y'all. Today's tea option is, I remember, classic chai. I got one of my favorite mugs. I don't know if y'all can see that, but it says, you can ignore the queen, but she's still the queen. Shout out to my sister who got me that mug. So my production team has gotten on me with a lot of things. So y'all gonna see another shift in how we have some of our videos listed. Know that you can always go over to YouTube and catch all the videos. I got one more special announcement this today. When I say I won't be before y'all long, like this really gonna be, there are testing new stuff. So they want me to make sure I'm doing what I'm supposed to be doing to give you guys awesome content. So let's break on into this thing. If you're my personal friend on any of my social medias, whether it's uh, Instagram or Facebook, over the next couple of days, I'm going to be doing some tips and nuggets just for my friends and family who are following me on those pages. So if you're following me there, you're going to be like, oh, girl, I just saw you over there. Now you over here. But this page is open to everybody. So anybody who sees me, hey, everybody, hey, new family, hey, the Tish LaCroix family. So I want to talk about this. My Twisted and Tea is my baby. It is something that I birthed through the process of just having my own opinion. And so here's the nugget for the day for all of you is that you have time. You have time, and it's not a way of saying that you have time from a place of you need to waste time, but it's from a place of not having the anxiety of hurrying up to do the very things you need to do. There should be some type of, aggressiveness, right? There should be some type of hunger. There should be some type of desire, but it shouldn't be the point that it produces anxiety and now you're all over the place. So now you're doing everything. And so one of the things I want to encourage all of you today is that you do have time this year. You do have 53 days that you're able to produce in the earth. You're able to see goals come. You're able to see vision come. You're able to see things come. And so that's the first thing. I want to encourage you that you have time. Don't feel like because you see someone else doing it or someone else is doing something that you have missed the mark, you've missed the boat, you've missed the move, or whatever the miss may look like for you. I want you to know that you do have time. You have time to make it happen. And you want to maximize, here's the other piece of that, maximize the time that you do have. Maximize the time that you do have, right? You want to maximize that. You want to be in a position where I know I have a full day. No, we always say we never have enough time, and realizing that's what we're creating an environment where we never have enough time. But the reality is you have more than enough time to do all that you desire to. You have to prioritize what is important to do. One of the things I had to do for my schedule is put in the beginning of the day, what is revenue generating for me, right? Like what is a revenue generating activity? Scrolling through Facebook is not revenue generating unless I'm looking for something specific, right? But so you have to put in your mindset, like, listen, what is revenue generating for me? What is going to produce that will then produce, that will then produce, that will then produce, right? That's the first thing. The second thing you got to say is, listen, there's some things I may be doing that I call fillers, like filler words, like and then and those are all become filler words. And so they're like filler things in our day. Like, what are we filling our day with that's not conducive to the end game? Like, go back to what the goals were, go back to what you desire to do, and then put yourself in a position to say, okay, these are fillers. What can I do instead? Like, for example, there are times, and I'm a multitasker to an extent. There are times like my family wants to watch a movie. Well, while we're watching a movie, I'm listening to the movie, right? I'm semi into the movie. But sometimes I have my laptop, I have my phone, and I'm taking care of something. Sometimes they just want me in the car. Sometimes they just want me to go with them. And not necessarily for me to be, right there, in their presence. Just to be in their presence is enough. I don't have to necessarily be participating. Like, Chloe be at the park, we'll be at the park playing. She may want me to play. She may not want me to play. So, I'm watching her. I'm maybe on the phone, but I'm making sure I'm observant. So you got to also remind yourself to be present, right? But also maximize those filler moments where you may be doing something. Like there are times, like if I want to watch a quick show just to take a quick break, what I normally do is I'll do something like I'm washing clothes. So I'm washing her. While I'm washing her off, I may have the tablet and watching a movie. So now I'm kind of doing both, right? So that's kind of how I kind of get things done in the sense of saying, well, I'm maximizing my time. So make sure you're taking the time, number one, to schedule your priorities. What are revenue generating for you? Number two, you want to make sure that you are not taking, you're not doing busyness, right? You're not being unproductive. Like push yourself to be productive. That's something to do for myself. I had to push myself to be productive. Sometimes when you become an entrepreneur, when you become a business owner and you're at home business, you tend to sometimes not be as productive as you possibly could be, right? So want to definitely encourage all of that. And then this is the last thing I want to hit y'all with today is I want you in maximizing your time, knowing that you have enough time, that you have more than enough time to make it happen. I want you to take the time to not miss on our opportunities. One of the things I hear people, and I talked about it earlier on something else I'm doing. One of the things I hear people tell me all the time is I don't have the time to do certain things. I don't have the time to learn something new. I don't have the time to do this. And here's the problem I have with that statement is the very people that tell me they don't have the time to invest in themselves are the very people that I'm holding my hand against. I don't with my hand around, are the very people who are complaining, who don't like their life, who want more, who know they have dreams and goals, who want to push forward, but they're not willing to commit to it. That's really what it is. You don't want to change what you already doing. I know that may sound stern, it may sound mean, and it's not mean. I'm just being honest with you because I have an honest conversation with myself. How bad do you really want the things you said your heart's desire? Let me give you something. Breaking news. It ain't dropping out the sky. You have to put forth some type of effort. You have to put forth some type of work. That may be sacrifice. Don't think that sacrifice is a bad thing. Let me drink on that because I know I'm getting turned up. And I don't have much time left. Sacrifice is not a bad thing. You can't shop Black Friday, but instead of shopping Black Friday, what you did, you created a product, come on, that helped you gain more income. That now, the day after, when everybody ain't shopping, or January, when people don't have no money to buy stuff, you can. It's a sacrifice. Maybe this year we won't go to grandma's house. Maybe this year we won't go out of town. Maybe this year we'll stay at home. And that money we may have spent on doing that, what we're going to do is take that money and put it in a vehicle that can grow 8 to 12%. What we're going to do is invest that in something. We're going to invest that in learning something else. And so you got to not negate opportunities that help you, number one, work smarter and not harder. Number two, allow you to multiply, whether it's more time, whether it's more freedom, whether it's more money, allow you to multiply it. And then you can't negate opportunities that's going to free you up to do what you really want to do. Or while you are doing what you want to do, you're seeing that it's not, and what could take 5 years now only takes 1 year. So I want to encourage you on the day as I'm getting off. I want to encourage you on today to be reminded that you have more than enough time. You have to maximize the time that you have, and don't lay aside opportunities that may look like work, because they're going to be disguised. It's going to take work. Opportunity is opportunity, but you still got to put in the work, right? But I want you to understand one thing, that don't turn away opportunity because it's not exactly what you want. There's a whole lot of things in the industry that I love that I don't like. There are things I love my industry, but there's things I just don't like. But I have to do them if I want the bigger picture to go. There's some other things I've invested in, I'm doing, that may not be my number one on my list, but I understand the concept of it being revenue generating, where I cannot invest in what I desire to do. So I hope y'all have an awesome Tuesday. I pray that your day is blessed. I pray that you have a great day. I hope that you got a nugget of maximizing your time, maximizing opportunity. Know that you have enough time. Even though it's only 53 days left in this year, I believe so many things can happen when you believe in the power that worketh on the inside of you. So this is one thing I want to leave you all with. I said I had a special announcement. I'll let y'all know that the Morticia experience is back and in full effect. And for those who know what that is, it's one of the biggest things that I believe, the most impactful thing I created. Actually, my 2 cents and tea is a part of the Morticia experience. And so we've created a group on Facebook. It is an absolutely free group. That group's gonna be free regardless, but we're gonna be expanding to the Morticia Experience Elite. We have events that are coming out in 2022. Of course, we're bringing back my 2 cents and tea, honey. I'm so excited about it being live. And then we have other things that are coming out. The Morticia Experience Retreat, and then we have the military. I know it's happening to have on my shirt today. The military spouses convention, event. I don't want to say convention, well, that's where I'm going with it. And there's so many things that are going to be happening under that brand. So listen, if you want to be a part of the group, the link is in. If you're on Instagram, the link is in the bio. It's added in there. And then of course, the group is really fairly fresh. So I'm going to tell y'all right now, the group is fairly fresh. It'll shift over officially. December 1, I think that's what we said. But we're starting to put this. You can get in the group now. It's open, and we're updating information in it. So when you look at it, this is not the group she's talking about. It is. We're just shifting some things around. I'm excited about it. So that group is going to be open. All of the whatisis and tea calls are going to, especially the ones where I have interviews, those are going to be put in there. They're going to be exclusive to this group. And so that's something that you may get a bigger clip than what's on YouTube and things like that. So you're going to see some exclusive stuff that's going to be in this chat, exclusive talks. Some of my great friends, a great, I call my brothers and my sisters, are going to be in there talking, coming and having a conversation with you. So I'm excited about what that group is about to do. There's going to be some exclusive content to you all, some exclusive discounts. Now, not necessarily to this group. Now, this is the free group, but it's going to be some exclusive stuff to the elite people. So we're launching all that. It'll officially launch January 1, but we're doing all the pre-stuff now. So I want you to be a part of that. I want you to connect to it. It is one of the biggest projects I believe God ever gave me. And so all the things I know I'm connected to and I love to do, I'm pouring it into each and every one of you. It's all about divine connection. So with that being said, remember to do life on purpose, with purpose, and for purpose. You have enough time. Maximize your time and don't miss out on opportunity. I see about divine connection. So with that being said, remember to do life on purpose, with purpose, and for purpose. You